Hey guys, Laura here, and today we're going to be talking about wasps and hornets because this is the time of year when they're starting to swarm, and I think a lot of you have had a lot of bad experiences with trying to get rid of nests, and then they just keep seeming to come back, and sometimes in the exact same place. And I'm going to tell you why, because most exterminators won't, because they want repeat business. So I will say that this is not going to be a practical demonstration because I am actually deathly allergic to wasps and hornets. So I'm just going to be talking about it. And also, you should never attempt to get rid of wasps or hornets during the day. That's when they are the most active. They actually will release a chemical in the air for other wasps. If you swat at them or threaten them in any way, up to a mile radius, any wasp or hornet in the area will come answer that call and come attack you. So maybe let's be a little bit smart and not do anything during the day. So the first thing you need to do is figure out, do you have wasps or hornets? Now you've got, in where I live, two different kinds of wasp. You have like your mud daubers, and those are the ones that make, it looks like a pan flute. They're like rolled tubes. That's what they usually make their nests. Then you have your typical wasp, all the other kinds, and that's usually the open, lots of holes, kind of looks like a lotus pod, and it's attached with a single stem, usually in an overhang over your garage or a shed, somewhere like that where they're not going to be disturbed. Hornets usually are only in trees, and they make a really large ball or even something that's kind of conicular shaped, and it has one hole. So I say this so that when you go to your big box store or your garden center, you get the right kind of spray. Some of them are kind of broad range killers, so you can make your best decision on what you feel works best for you. I will say that if you don't need to get rid of them, you shouldn't. They're actually really beneficial, and they get rid of some bad bugs in the garden that maybe are destroying other plants. So decide if you've got somebody like me who's maybe got a really dangerous allergy, or maybe you have lots of small kids or something like that, and decide what you need to do. So now that you've taken precautions to not swat, not go during the day, and you've sprayed your product following the instructions, you want to wait a day. Go back to the site where the nest was, and it's either fallen off or it's completely empty. So you want to check for a few minutes, make sure that nobody's coming in and out. If they are, spray again, wait another day. So here's where the problem comes in. Once you see that nest, wherever they have affixed themselves to the eaves of the overhang or the tree, there's a chemical that they put, a hormone really, that they put onto the building so that in case wind knocks it over, everybody knows where to go back and rebuild. So if you don't get rid of that, they're coming right back every single time, because the spray kills the bugs. It doesn't get rid of that chemical signal. So if you've got something like a wasp nest and it's a pretty normal size, something like the size of your fist or smaller, you can just get a cotton swab and some rubbing alcohol and scrub really vigorously over where it was affixed to the wall, or your overhang, wherever that was. If it's larger than that, you might need to go ahead and get like a can of paint. You can also get some kills that you can get at, a Home Depot or a Lowe's, some type of big box store that you would use to kind of seal off a wall. A little bit of spritz just where it was, that's all you need. They will not come back. And there's your tip. Save yourself some money, save yourself some trouble. Don't climb on a ladder to spray any of this stuff. Read the instructions and stay safe. Happy gardening.